Paris is still an alien.
Yeah, that's actually a point.
No, I just told you. Sorry for spoiling, but they're an alien. What can I say?
That's how it is.
Yeah.
It's a harsh reality of things, guys.
Sorry if I broke your reality.
You just ruined just everything for everyone.
Oh yeah, this one guy who's
This
like,
is why we can't have nice things.
it's like this one guy who's like, I thought they were just people.
Yeah, they're like different. Anyway, as you can see, we have loaded up the map. So let's get right into it. We are on Expedition Lost, and it's not part of the, or it's not one of the newer generation maps. Nonetheless, our first player in the top right, playing for Team Ro8, it's going to be CatZ. And his opponent here in the bottom left, playing for Shot. It is OdinisBack, and he is in the blue.
Yeah. Now, I'm still kind of freaking out of the WCS 2.0 overlay. It was ages since I got to observe with this.
We use what's it called?
We usually use Game Heart.
Yes.
Or Garlic even.
Garlic or Game Heart.
Mm-hmm.
I say garlic.
Yeah, you do. It's much better.
Garlic sounds like garlic.
Well, yeah, you just said it twice, so probably yes.
Do you think he wants it to be pronounced garlic?
I think he wants to... I just think he wants it to be pronounced.
Garlic.
It's like me. Like, if people ask me...
I want it to be pronounced.
Yeah, exactly. No,
So,
it's...
do you want us to say Alex or Alexander?
No, it's... Oh, actually, Alex is fine. Alex is fine. But...
Lex.
Lex?
Cutting out the A's.
Lex?
Lex.
Oh, God, I just became a Superman villain.
Lex Luthor.
That went quickly.
Lex Luthor.
Am I bald as well?
Lex
Do I have a
Lynn.
bald spot right there?
You have a bald spot right there.
What?
So Lex Lynn, Lex Luthor, kind of.
Oh, you're
Getting
so
closer.
bad-mannered.
Getting
You're
closer.
so bad-mannered. But yes, okay, so basically hatch first versus pool first. So CatZ really not afraid of anything, and well, he still goes for a pretty safe pool with 15 pool behind it. We even saw him once going to 14 pool because he was pretty afraid.
No 14-14s though, coming out into play in this series. Or no, could we maybe see hatch first into only 100 gas and then mass speedlings? Because I know that's a thing.
That is actually a thing, a very scary
It's
thing.
a really
as well.
annoying thing.
Oh yeah. Well, it is possible. We're going to see actually. So if you see someone pull off completely off of gas, it's usually, if it's a really, really good player, that it's most common for it to be just speed into a third, very, very quick third, and get away with that, usually into like +1 roaches.
Is it because you kind of scare your opponent into thinking that you're going to be speedling or landing?
Well, it's actually because if your opponent doesn't get speed,
Oh yeah, that's true.
he can't really contest it. There's no way to contest your
that's a
third.
good point. And there's also no way for him to take a third of his own, because
Speedlings.
exactly, like you have speed and he doesn't. And
Yeah.
when you have speed, your things go faster, and when your things go faster, it's better.
Exactly. Faster is better.
Faster, better, stronger,
Mm-hmm.
harder.
I actually sing Kanye West right now.
It's not Kanye West.
He did make one of those songs. I'm not sure who made the first one though.
Oh,
I'm one of those kids. I'm sorry, okay?
He's the OG, man.
Yeah, he's the original. He's the original gangster. But
Kanye West on a Kanye quest to be the Kanye best.
that one. That's the one. But okay, so right now, Odin, once again, look at this. He's going for that baiting nest. No speed yet. And a cat has cut out his own speed. So the question is, what are they looking to do? Because Odin, sure, he could pull it off previously in the first map, but he can't pull it off on Expedition Lost. There's no way.
We'll have to see. CatZ comes in and he sees 2 drones in gas. It's not, I mean, maybe this will ruse his suspicion.
Yeah.
Odin actually lost an Overlord, so did get briefly supply blocked.
Mm-hmm.
Little annoying thing there, especially if you want to be all-inning, but no. Odin is gonna happily drone on.
Yeah, not too much happening right now. Both players kind of testing the waters.
Biding their time.
Mm-hmm. Setting up exactly what they need to get that third base going. Now, here's the thing. CatZ went in. He didn't see the pool moving. So the question is, did he think the speed was already done? Or did he just think that Odin went for the same open as he did in game 1? Because CatZ knows that that was a speedless opener. He saw those slowlings.
Yeah, well, he's getting his Ro8, and that +1 started already, so he's starting to move up in towards that mid-game tech. Third base from Odin is going to get scouted. Overlord does end up getting taken out. CatZ now moving a queen across here, looking for an overlord of his opponent, but not sending out a drone to expand yet.
So this is very weird for me, okay? So CatZ goes without speed, right? And he just saves the gas for lab, but it's not the quickest labs, and he didn't delay his gas. So my question right now is like, why not just get speed and go for an early third? Because now we have to realize how late third is for Odin. And what Odin did is actually great against someone who doesn't have speed and doesn't go for an all-in.
CatZ with a lot of gas gets glider reconstitution. I mean, like you say, I think it's kind of odd that he decides to get up that amount of gas sort of banked up and doesn't end up using it for anything really. I would have wanted it to be perhaps some sort of burrow play, because then that's 100 gas that you can throw somewhere. But, well, I guess it's going to be from that Ro8 speed and the Overlord speed as well to go with that.
Overlord speed, that's interesting. That's something we could see a bit later in the game, so you can have those overseers always following the army of your opponent. And, of course, always getting the perfect scouting. But, well, it's pretty quick here from CatZ. Now, this game is kind of reversed almost, with the one going without speed. Actually, both did in this case, but the one going without speed gets the earlier third base, which is really odd, but will be this case. Now, CatZ has a very early +1, so technically he could hit a really strong +1 timing, but as it's right now, it feels like both players are kind of in the dark of what's happening. Odin is the one probably with a more understanding, I guess.
Yeah, like he can blindly make more assumptions that I would say are correct in comparison to those of CatZ, because even though he saw the third,
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't really have too much information. He's going to see a handful of units here from Odin on creep. Banelings were actually with this army, but they did pull back. He cleans up a little creep, but needs to be careful because he doesn't have speed of his own, so we see him already losing a couple of roaches here for free to those of CatZ. Oh man, he might actually lose all of them. And that's going to be quite a big deal, because that's like a good 7 or 8 roaches that you'll have to remake.
Yeah, that is going to be a bit annoying here. And, well, the thing is, I think, as I said, I think CatZ was kind of in the dark up till now, just about, because he didn't know that he could be pressuring. Because if you have +1 and speed on your opponent, there's no way you're not going to pressure. There's no way, especially if it's an early third base than you are going to be the attacker. But you know what? This time, CatZ is going to kill off the ice once again, try to get up here, and, well, Odin helps him out a bit.
Yeah, I think Odin is a bit eager to take this fight just because he's waiting for that, because he knows 1-1 for him is going to be done very, very shortly, and he must have clicked those roaches. Oh, whoa, actually gets some fairly good connections, and he's going to swing around here, trying to go for a bit of a sandwich. Another Baneley connection is fairly good, bringing lots of these roaches down into low health, but he needs to be careful, get some reinforcements on top of there. Nonetheless, what looked very scary for our Blue Zerg suddenly turned around, and now CatZ is retreating, tail between his legs.
Yeah, but now Odin has the upgrade advantage with the Carapace, and he's just rallying roaches. Both are pretty decent drone counts.
He backed off at the last second.
Yeah, he did.
He should have gone for it.
I don't know. The problem is that you have so many roaches not attacking because of that rally.
Oh, that's true, and it can actually be a little deceiving because you have a lot of supply tied up into eggs, but here we go once again. Odin getting a couple of good volleys here on top of the roaches of CatZ is going to force him back once more. However, big deal here, CatZ with that burrow and tunneling claws on the way. We'll see if the reveal is going to happen. He's going to go for a big counterattack here towards the main base. Good number of roaches heading right up that ramp, and now suddenly Odin completely out of position. His main is going to come under a lot of fire. We'll see how much damage he's going to be able to do here, or rather stop here from CatZ. Queen does fall. A couple of roaches do swing up, but they're not going to be enough. They're going to be overwhelmed, and now burrow has finished. So do you know what? CatZ can just burrow, hide these roaches, and come back in once tunneling claws has finished.
I'm a bit surprised this CatZ decided to get out of there. I really feel they can take the engagement with some Burrow Micro, but he right now wants to focus on his own defense. Now, he actually doesn't have an Overlord or Overseer in place, so he's going to let the Ro8 get right into his own base. But, well, he's getting a pretty good surround. At the same time, he's running into Odin's base.
Yeah, main and third taking fire.
Ooh.
Drones going down left and right here for Odin. But the units in the main for CatZ get, or rather for Odin, get completely cleaned up. And even though Odin has stabilized, he's down in 60 supply. His opponent doubling him in those Roach numbers. And bear in mind, still, +2 not done yet here for Odin. So if he can maybe buy a little bit more time, then he'll fight with an upgrade advantage. Because remember, he does have +1 Carapace. But for now, CatZ is looking to go for the kill.
It does look like that is going to be the case. CatZ right now moving up here with a lot of Roaches, and Odin stuck behind the middle line. Now gets up here, but that is a bit too late. CatZ, of course, with +2 gets 1-1 only. Takes a fantastic engagement. Odin right now has way too few Roaches, even some cute Burrow Micro here in the back. And that is kind of going to seal the deal. Odin with a last stand in Asgard. What is it? Asgard?
In Asgard.
Asgard, yes.
Lost his other eye.
He lost his second eye.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he has one more game, so,
Yeah, so
he can still use the Ravens.
He still has, I think he hasn't lost the eye yet, but like you say, perhaps one more game.
Yeah.
I mean, we are match point now.
We are at match points, and, well, one more game.